Hail and well met, weary wanderers. Welcome to Solanian Archive, and I am Allie, your host for this evening. Really, though, today we are here to open this box of Flesh and Blood History Pack, which, if you know anything about what I intend to do here with the channel, which you might not yet, then it kind of makes sense. History Pack covers the first 3 sets of Flesh and Blood. It's not the most current content, but as someone who is recently getting into the hobby like myself, this can be a good outlet, I suppose, of getting the cards that are a little harder to find or a little more expensive. Now, that being said, I definitely do not recommend cracking entire boxes or even just cracking packs just to get your hands on a card that you're particularly after just by the single, because honestly, you'll probably end up saving money in the long run. Because, I mean, say you want a spring tunic or something, where even the version out of the history pack is worth about, I'd say, $285 to $300 Australian right now. It's definitely not guaranteed you're going to get one out of a single pack. So you're probably going to wind up buying 2, maybe 3 of these, and that's not gonna be very economical in the long run. You'd probably be better off spending the money to just buy it outright if you can find it. That being said, I enjoy opening packs and thought this could be fun. So let's get started here, because it's definitely going to be a big thematic start to the channel. So let's try to figure out a way to get this open. I am not the best at doing these, so I will get a little bit of help here from my trusty hobby knife. I know Red Zone Rogue says peel it like a banana. I'm still kind of figuring that part out. But let's go ahead and get this open. Ba-da-ba. Alright, so Flesh and Blood History Pack 1. Now, this is the English language history pack, so it's going to not have foils or cold foils, which is okay. Fine by me. I am happy to try to get my hands on whatever I can get my hands on, and honestly, I'm just here for the experience. So, we got 36 boosters, 10 cards each. So let's set this off to the side. Pardon my my Legend of the Five Rings playmat here. Scorpion Clan all the way. Let's get started. So, as I mentioned before, I am a fairly recent addition to the Flesh and Blood community, and for me, the game has kind of captured a lot of my imagination as far as the setting and lore go, and then the game itself being honestly a lot of fun to play. It's definitely when I was getting back into TCGs, I was thinking to myself, hey, I want to find something that kind of, you know, feels fun, because I've been frustrated with Magic in the past. Not that that's not a fun game. And this kind of fit the bill for me. So let's see here. Got commons, Smash Instinct, Leg Tap, Stonewall Confidence, Combustible Courier, Zap, Ridge Rider Shot, Iron Rot Helm, Slogism, alright, Ether Conduit as a rare, and then Steel Blade Shunt. So let's organize these a little bit. So we'll do commons here, and we got Steel Blade Shunt and Ether Conduit as are our rares for now. Alright, pack number 2. Let's see here. What do we got going on? But yeah, honestly, what we're going to be doing here at Solanian Archive is talking about lore for the most part. And on occasion, we will be doing stuff like this, cracking packs, talking about news and what have you. So here, We've got Cartilage Crush, Salt the Wound, Riled Up, Snap Back, Read the Runes, Salvage Shot, Null Rune Gloves, Razor Reflex. Ooh, Massacre. Massacre is our Majestic. Look at that. It is a pity that we aren't going to be getting foils in this, but you know, you live with it. You live with it when you're dealing with History Pack here. And then reduce to Rune Chant for our rare. Fancy, fancy. I have really kind of messed with TCGs for a while, off and on. Grew up playing Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. Tried other card games over the years, but I don't think many of them have caught my attention quite like Flesh and Blood has. Not since Magic, anyway. Stroke of Foresight. I do need this. Cartilage Crush. Wrecker Romp. Amplify the Arknight. Zipper Hit. Nice. Salvage Shot. Got a Viscerai. Ooh, I'm gonna put Heroes over here. Unmovable. Oath of the Arknight is a rare. And then Towering Titan is a rare. Lovely. Now, I won't make any claims to be good at this game yet. Or ever. But it's about having fun. And really, I'm here for not just the gameplay, not just the fun, but as I said, the lore, because delving into the story of the game, the history of the setting, has just gotten me really, really excited, really jazzed. It's why I started this channel in the first place, and I hope other folks kind of have the same sort of excitement about it that I do. I got Debilitate, Driving Blade, Torn of Tempo, Overloop, Ether Flare, Meet and Greet, Bracers of Belief, Slogism. Alright, here we go. Feign Death as a Majestic. Nice. And then Stir the Ether Winds for a rare. Alright. Moving on. Let's see here. I think the thing I love about the game, though, so far, is that I've always kind of loved the embodying a favorite character, picking a hero, and just kind of envisioning yourself in their shoes. So it really, really kind of suits my overall... It hits a lot of good buttons for me, put it that way. Iron Song Response, Bittering Thorns, Stonewall Confidence, 0 to 60, Reverberate, Bloodspill Invocation. We've got an Adult Rhinar. That's not too shabby. Flock of the Featherwalkers, Spellblade Assault, and Savage Feast for our rares. Next few. You can tell these are getting a bit older now, given that they're still using the plastic packs on these. And I think it was after this Uprising that they moved to the paper, which I like the paper. The paper feels nice. Primeval Bellow, Surging Strike, Nature's Path Pilgrimage, Ether Flare, Salvage Shot, Zipper Hit, Come to Fight, Snapdragon Scalers. Alright, those are our commons. Okay, Crane Dance and Sigil of Solace. Nice. Some of these definitely I can use in the decks that I'm building. Some of them, you know, not so much. But hey, it's someone out there might need them, and they're good trade options. Let's see. The community here is actually pretty lively, so I'm looking forward to getting more involved in it myself. Whelming Gustwave, Primeval Bellow, Crush Confidence, Searing Shot, Overloop, Zap. Nimblism. Slogism. Ooh, Majestic Plasma Purifier. Not shabby there. Plunder Run for the rare. Alright. Let's see. Torrent of Tempo, Hit and Run, Smash Instinct, Meet and Greet, Headshot, Snapback, Nullrune Hood, nice. Come to Fight. Okay, Stir the Ether Winds, and an Energy Potion. Okay. Definitely been wanting some Energy Potions. Got a couple different decks that I'm working on, a couple different decks that I'm building right now. Just starting from pretty basic, I've got a Briar deck that I'm playing around with for Blitz, and a Dorinthia deck. Those two seem to be my favorite heroes so far. I am looking to build a Dromai deck at some point. There is actually a fantastic guide to build a budget Dromai Blitz deck on Solanian Community College featuring Red Zone Rogue, and that video is pretty good. And I might give that one a try and then try to kind of build it out from there. Let's see. Whelming Gust Wave, Emerging Dominance, another Stroke of Foresight, Salvage Shot, Rune Flash, Snapback, Braces of Belief, Unmovable, and then Take Aim, and Plunder Run. Okay. I think the image of the strong swordswoman, particularly a swordswoman using magic in conjunction with the sword, is something that I've always kind of loved in fantasy. It's not something you see super often, given some tendencies in fantasy fiction and games. But you know, I love that there are options like this in Flesh and Blood, just because it's the sort of thing that's it's good representation. It's fun just to see those kinds of characters and to see what they can do. Woman Gust Wave, Savage Swing, Choke Slam, Sick'em Shot, Amplify the Arcanite, Throttle, Goliath Gauntlet, Scar for a Scar, and then our rares, Towering Titan, and Conviction Amplifier. Okay. One here. I think that's why I gravitate toward Dorinthia and Briar specifically. Having gotten to play with both now, I really do like their play styles respectively, because they both have very different play styles. Let's see. Ooh, Azalea. Young Azalea. Put you here. Scar for Scar. Take Aim, and Ether Spindle. Nice. Truth be told, some of these, you might hear me say nice. I don't really know if they're like nice in mechanically speaking, or if they're even worth that much. But there are a lot of cards that I don't have, and I'm always looking to build up my collection. And I just enjoy the experience. Okay, Riled Up, Iron Song Response, Salt the Wound, Sutcliffe's Research Notes, Sleep Dart, Scalding Rain, Iron Rock Gauntlet, Pummel, Sledge of Anvilheim. Okay, definitely not one I have. It's a rare, and then Mauvrian Skies. Okay. Let's see. Get this open. I'm sure there are people doing these pack openings on YouTube already that are probably faster at it than I am, but I enjoy the process. I like to see what I get. Pack Hunt, Soulbead Strike, Cartilage Crush. Get the cards on camera. That works. Read the Runes, Salvage Shot, Combustible Courier, Heart and Cross Strap, Sink Below. Oh, I've been wanting this one. Steel Blade Supremacy. It's a Majestic Dorinthia. That is good. That is what I want. And then another Steel Blade Shunt. I mean, will I be mad if I find a Spring Tunic in here? No. No, I will not. But who would be, realistically? It does get frustrating when you're looking around for a budget deck build, and one of the first cards you see on the list is Spring Tunic, because that is not budget. That is not budget at all. At least not as far as I'm concerned. Steal by Chunt, Plunder Run. Because, like, yeah, when you're talking $300 a card, and someone's claiming that it's a budget build, but yes, for those not in the know, I am located in Australia. Don't sound like it. There are reasons. And that's about what the card's running for here, unfortunately. About $285 for the history pack version. If you want a version from the actual other sets that it was printed in, which I believe was Welcome to Wraith and Crucible of War. I forget which other one, but yeah, if you want a copy from one of the other sets it was printed in, you're gonna have to pay more. Especially if you want holographic or foiled, I should say. Ooh, new Dawnblade, white border Dawnblade. Whisper of the Oracle. Command and Conquer. And this one I hear is good. Another Sigil of Solace. I'm sure my rambling is stuff that many of y'all already know. But hey, like I said, I'm new to this. I've been consuming a lot of Flesh and Blood content since I started getting into the game, and thought I'd just add my own. Try to grow the community a bit more. Riled Up, Amplify the Narc, Searing Shot, Voltic Bolt, Death Dealer, Razor Reflex, ooh, Art of War, and then Snatch. My slowly growing pile of wrappers off to the side there. Alright, so we got Trident Blade, Cartilage Crush, Sever Swing, Bloodspill Invocation, Overloop, Reverberate, Talismanic Lens, Come to Fight, another Snatch, and Oath of the Arknight. So we're getting repeats, which is bound to happen when you're opening an entire box. Let's see what we got. Alright. Searching Strike, Hit and Run, Pack Hunt, Combustible Courier, Snapback, Celestial Invocation, Snapdragon Scalers, Nimblism, Sigil of Solace, and Blessing of Deliverance are the two rares. And I'm not doing anything in particular with separating out the equipment and stuff at the moment, just because, just try to get through the packs. Let's see here. I will organize them once I'm done. Let's see. Emerging Dominance, Iron Song Response, Rising Knee Thrust, Headshot, Scalding Rain, Throttle, Achilles Accelerator, Come to Fight. Oh yeah. Okay, this is what we're talking about. I got lucky. I got super lucky. Fyendal's Spring Tunic, Legendary. Yeah, it's the white border, but I'll take it. Put that to the side here, and then take cover as the rare. On the right pile. On the right pile. I am going to get. I know it's not foil. It's not any kind of special foily foil, but I am going to go ahead and sleeve this bad boy up. Very snug sleeves. Sleeve that up, because that, my dears, is so good. This is what we like to see. I mean, I feel like that here makes the entire purchase of the box worth it. But like I said, this is not something you want to get into if you're just looking for a specific chase card. Like, just buy the single. Because I don't know about how much these boxes are where you're at, but for me, here in Australia, this was about $155 for this, for the history pack. Which sounds like a lot, but I mean, when you convert it into US dollars, yeah. Let's see, Pack Hunt, Out for Blood, Chokeslam, Sutcliffe's Research Notes, Voltic Bolt, Dissipation Shield, ooh, White Border Dorinthia, not too shabby, Pummel, and then a Sigil of Solace, Centauri Saber, okay, don't have that one yet. Okay, let's see if I can get these a little more orderly. Make the process a little easier on myself. But yeah, well, I also do play a lot of role-playing games, read a lot of fantasy novels. I'm actually a writer myself, which is something that I will, I'm sure, talk about on channel at some point. Got a few published works, but for now, let's stick to the game. Riled Up, Homing Gustslave, Out for Blood, Sleep Dart, Zap, 0 to 60, Goliath Gauntlet, Sink Below, Take Aim, and Steelblade Shunt. But just watching deck techs and looking at different deck lists for competitive play, it definitely seems like if you want to be competitive, you're probably going to need a Spring Tunic, because a lot of decks run Spring Tunic, truth be told. Perch Grapplers and Cindering Foresight. Perch Grapplers, majestic, and Cindering Foresight is a rare. Alright. Yeah, a lot of these decks run Spring Tunic, at least at the competitive level, certainly in Classic Constructed. Though there is an argument to be made for Blossom of Spring being a suitable alternative when talking about Blitz, since in an average Blitz game, depending on how many turns it runs, you're probably only even going to get to use the Spring Tunic like once. I mean, yeah, maybe about once. So, you know, having Blossom of Spring around as a common especially is a nice alternative. Sledge of Anvilheim and Snatch. Okay. Float of Force. Ooh, majestic. Flick Flack. Nice ninja defense reaction. Alright. Yeah, my plan, at least, is to have the first lore video out soon. Though I have no idea when that's going to be. And then I will let y'all know. Let's see, Life for Life and Crane Dance. Not too shabby. I'm assuming. Look, I'm a lore nerd. I'm not gonna pretend to know what I'm doing with this game yet. But that's the process. You learn, you play. Series Shot, Read the Runes. Mage Master Boots, nice. Pummel. Oh, Zephyr Needle. And Savage Feast. Fancy, fancy. Okay. Torn Tempo, Out for Blood, Smash Instinct, Zipper Hit, Sphinx Shot, Blood Simplification, Zen State, Fight, Redden Ledger, it's a Majestic, and then Oath of the Arknight. Got a few of the Oath of the Arknight. Alright. We're on the last few packs. Got 8 packs to go. Try to make this a little bit quicker. So let's see what we got going on. Primeval Bellow, Stroke of Foresight, like tap, snapback, 0 to 60, Ridge Rider Shot, Romping Club, Nimblism, Breakneck Battery, and Reduce to Rune Chant. Okay. And Out for Blood, Rising Knee Thrust, Stonewall Confidence, Ether Flare, Combustible Courier. That must be awful, being combustible. I mean, obviously there's something else going on in that artwork there, but yeah. I don't think I'd want any job that has combustible in the name and implies that I might be the one combusting. Hope Merchant's Hood, it's nice. Stir the Ether Winds, oh no, those are the commons. Okay. Stir the Ether Winds, and Snatch. Maybe the feeling Snatch is one of those common, or one of those rares that is just like, I don't know, I haven't, it's not, it's a generic action, Snatch hits, draw a card. Alright, fair enough. I can see the use for that, honestly. I don't know how much that comes into play, but having extra cards in your hand, especially in a game like this, is definitely beneficial. Torn Tempo, Cartilage Crush, Iron Song Response, Overloop, Meet and Greet, Zap, Scar for a Scar, Sink Below, Beast Within. Okay, I don't really play Brute, but that's nice. So our Majestic is Beast Within, and then High Speed Impact. Alright, next we got Early Miss Blossom, Savage Swing, Debilitate, Hyperdriver, Amplify the Arknight, Sick'em Shot, Talismanic Lens, Flock the Featherwalkers, then Take Cover, and Cindering Foresight. Ah, such a big stack of cards. I have not cracked this many packs in quite a while, but this is nice. I don't know if I've ever had this many at once. No, I have. Don't know if you've ever heard of it, but a game called Magi Nation. I opened many a booster box. Missed that game. Soulbeat Strike, Record Romp, Iron Song Response, Sleepless Research Notes, 0 to 60, Ridge Rider Shot, Iron Rot Plate, Scar for a Scar, Flick Flack, and Oath of the Arknight. Our last rares there. 3 to go. Yeah, Magi Nation, I feel like, was a sorely underrated game that definitely died too soon. But maybe in the future, if I want to do some non-Flesh and Blood content, maybe I'll do some lore talks about Magi Nation. We'll see how well that does. Probably not too great. Debilitate, Searching Strike, Hit and Run, Rune Flash, Ether Flare, Zipper Hit, hey, Bravo, Slogism, High Octane, and then Breakneck Battery. Alright, we're done the last 2 packs. Definitely already got something nice out of this. Got a lot of nice things, I think, but definitely something really nice. Whelming Gustwave, Emerging Dominance, Driving Blade, Sick'em Shot, Rune Flash, Throttle, Mage Master Boots, Razor Reflexes, Data Doll Mark II, okay, and then Arena's Prayer. Okay. Last one. Let's see what we got. Alright. Debilitate, Driving Blade, Whelming Gustwave, Combustible Courier, Salvage Shot, Reverberate, Refraction Bolters. Yes, been looking for those too. Slogism, Flick Flack, and Overpower. Alright. So we got some good stuff. Definitely Refraction Bolters is something I've been wanting for a bit now. I know they're not hard to find, but definitely happy to have them. And then, of course, Fyendal's Spring Tunic, which, I mean, I'm definitely feeling lucky right now. We'll have more of these box openings as we can. Definitely not something I can afford to do a lot, but we will definitely have as many as I can manage, and especially if it does well. Maybe you'll see more. But as far as that goes, thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, if you're interested in the lore of Flesh and Blood and want to check us out in the future when we finally do post that lore content up, please do check us out. Again, I'm Ali. This is Solanian Archive, and well, may the light of soul guide you on your path.